Hello, everyone, and welcome to Hanging Out for a Living. Today, we are joined by Josh Banks, and Josh is actually the vibrant and dedicated owner of JMB Fitness in the beautiful Fairport, New York area. With his infectious passion for health and wellness, Josh has transformed JMB Fitness into Fairport's award-winning personal training facility. And I'm just so excited to have him here and to have him share his wisdom. And everybody, it's almost summertime, right? So everybody's preparing to get healthier, and there's all sorts of great things going on, right? Anyway, his facility offers an array of services, including personalized training, semi-private coaching, and from my understanding, rather invigorating group fitness classes. I love that. JMB Fitness is the go-to destination for individuals seeking an empowering fitness experience. Join us as we dive into the world of fitness with Josh Banks and discover the secrets behind his success. So, Josh, thank you so much for joining us today. I'm so excited to have you here.
Hey, I'm honored, Teresa, and thank you for all the viewers, Rochester area, Village of Fairport, for welcoming us with open arms, and been here for almost over 7.5 years. So thank you, guys.
That's wonderful. So let's dive in. Got a couple of 4, 5 questions to ask you. So tell us all, what inspired you to start JMB Fitness and to create a training facility in Fairport?
Well, to try to sum up a longer story than it needs to be, I'm big on feeling. We're a feeling-based facility here. When I was 12 years old, that's when I got introduced to working out and such. And my whole philosophy here at JMB is motion changes emotion, let alone from a verbal standpoint, but a physical standpoint as well. Understanding that the minute you get the body emotion stimulated, you get the endorphins flowing, you get that dopamine hit, right? All that feel-good chemicals start going. For us, that's why our promise to each and every individual that is a member here at JMB is that our promise to you, we're going to have you feeling better than you arrived each and every time you come here. And at that point, you are creating a healthy habit, man, because you know you're going to feel better when you're done, right? And when you on the feeling, the byproduct becomes the physical portion of it. Understanding that follows the mind, right? It's not all the way around. So our big focus here at JMB is getting people confident, empowered, strong in who they are, feeling whole and complete is our main mission. So I was a lanky kid that was not comfortable in my own skin type of deal. And what exercise provided me in the physical fitness aspect of it, that sense of confidence, empowerment, and feeling like I was in control of something finally in my life type of deal. And I felt like everybody deserved that feeling as well, to feel in control and feel confident in who they are. So our big objective is aimed to unfold you and not mold you to what we want, but who you ultimately are. So
I love that. It seems like what you're doing is really empowering as well. So that's wonderful that you're able to do that. So that's great. So on to number 2. Can you tell us about the unique training programs that you offer at JMB Fitness?
yeah, so our main demographic is really 50 and older. That's who we specialize in, is the 50 and older population. So what we really do is meet each individual exactly where they're at. So our first step is a consultation. We just want to talk to you, get to know who you are, what's your lifestyle currently like type of deal, and what do we really need to replace in the sense of replacing unhealthy habits with positive habits, not to restrict everything in your life, but understanding this just has to be a piece of what you do daily for your health and wellness, getting rid of that physical and that mental plague type of deal, right? So what we do is consultation, get to know you, and then our second portion of that is an assessment. So we want to see how the body moves, making sure how your mobility is, make sure there's no underlying issues that's causing pain and such. Because with our demographic, a lot of people got replaced knees, replaced hips, shoulder issues, ankle issues, knee issues. And we navigate right around it because our whole mantra is no excuses, only solutions. If there's a will, there's a way. We can meet you exactly where you're at by all these tools and knowledge and experience that we've had created with individuals to really navigate around individuals' needs. So that's really the unique portion of it, is us really deep dive and analyzing how people move and such from a mechanic standpoint. So assessments are necessary with what we aim to provide. And we really say we coach everybody the same, but different individually, because everybody has different even personalities, let alone mechanics.
Absolutely. And actually, you went right into my third question was how do you ensure that every client receives personalized attention and achieves their fitness goals? And you really shared that. Is there anything more that you'd like to add to that?
It's the constant connection. So really, we really provide life coaching through physical fitness. Is really the working out aspect is just a tool to get people feeling good. That's the key. But it's really the connection that creates the change. Ultimately, I could get a monkey to train somebody. That's the easy portion of it. But connection is going to create that change. And that's why we really provide life coaching through physical fitness. So it's really the constant connection. We're constantly either texting, calling, emailing, whatever that individual likes the form of contact to be, but understanding with our members as well, we're in their back pocket at all times. They got a question about something, about a stretch, about something they should be eating for dinner, whatever it may be, type of deal. We're in
Sure.
that back pocket at all times. So making sure it's always individualized to that individual, that they're being seen and they're being heard by their first name.
Absolutely. And I'll tell you, it sounds like you've got the whole, like the surround sound of physical fitness, if you will, because it's so much deeper, as you said, than just the workout. I like how you said I could teach a monkey to do that. Monkey can do that. But I just love how you've done that. And I can see what sets you apart from other gyms and training centers in the area. Are there any other things that, like, when you look at, you know, I know there's one in my backyard in Panorama Plaza, and then there's you guys in Fairport. Are there any other differences, or I don't know how to even to best describe it, that sets you apart from other facilities that you'd like to share with our audience?
I think 100% in a sense is one, again, I think it's the unique capability of understanding that we specialize with the 50 and older demographic. So most of these individuals that come, they don't want to be in a box gym. They don't even want to be in a gym in the first place. So what I really describe too is really the value that we aim to provide. It's in the accountability and motivation. It's the
Gotcha.
community created here as well. Understanding, let alone us coaches, our members accountable and motivated, but their fifth fan does that. Most of these individuals, they get done with their session and they're going out for a cup of coffee. They're going out for lunch type of deal. That's
Nice.
what's a You are the sum of your circle. People need to understand that. And if when your goals and priorities are aligned with your circle, it's much
Sure.
easier to attain your goals and then maintain your goals as well. So our whole style of coaching as well, as far as the physical standpoint, is understand we take traditional strength training and we mix it with functional fitness as well. So we're not talking about just like firming and toning your physique, but we're talking about balance. We're talking about coordination. We're talking about your central nervous system. We're talking about the things that really matters when you retire, when you're 70, 80 years old. Can you get on and off the toilet without a handrail? Can you go hike that trail that you want to hike? Can you get on the floor with your grandkids and get off the floor without being terrified? Right.
Right.
So
Right.
it's the operation system from the mental standpoint of operating from faith and not fear, being fully confident. I could get on the floor with my grandchild and play with them and get off of it without worrying about getting off the floor. Right. So
Absolutely, absolutely. I love it. No, that's awesome. I know, being a grandparent myself, and I'm now in my will be in my mid-60s. I think that's really, really important to be able to have that mobility and that functionality, and not go, "Oh my god, I'm so tired." So, yeah, to keep up with the grandkids, absolutely. And, total sidebar, how old was or is your oldest, client?
82, 82.
Wow. God
We have
bless. That's awesome.
We have Parkinson's clients, MS. Again, people with replaced knees, replaced hips. We have a wide range of members. We have members that came in with literally one lady. She actually slipped on ice over the winter, broke,
Ouch.
broke her leg, right? But
Whoa.
lit, literally came in here with a full cast on her leg.
Oh my
Understand?
god.
Three other limbs, baby. All right, listen. We Okay, no excuses, only solutions. And she didn't skip a beat, man. She hung
Wow.
right to fired up her posterior chain, really focused on her back muscles and things to get
Sure.
her superwoman stance, and then still getting her core to engage and things of that nature. So again, it's the whole thing is understanding too what you're creating here is you're building the resiliency, you're building discipline, you're building all these principles that really matter outside of the facility, not
Sure.
inside. It's about the stuff that you're taking outside, So it's pretty cool.
It is. You actually, in a couple of sentences ago, you mentioned community. So tell me, or tell us, what role do you believe community support plays in maintaining a healthy and motivated clientele at JMB Fitness?
I think that's one of the pivotal pieces. I think that's one of the most unique parts here at JMB Fitness is that, let alone when you ask our members, they're like, this is family. It's not
Wow.
even embodies, it's family, literally. Because again, I even just life in general is
Right.
always reflecting your circle, let
Sure.
alone your friend circle, but what are you
Yep.
listening, you watching, right? Because subconsciously that stuff is getting wired into your system, so you need to consciously rewire your subconscious in line with what are your goals and your priorities. You want to be more happy, more happy people or getting our, like, but that's the unique part here is that again, these people, we have a private Facebook page here for our FitFam members as well. That's huge utilizer as well for them to connect with, but as well as a lot of these people, they got their each other's numbers. I mean, so they're playing
Fabulous.
together, they're playing tennis together, they've been to each other's weddings type of deal, vacation. I mean, it's really cool because some of these members that been with me for almost 10 years now, my day ones, I say, is
Yep.
that these are the people that they have all these people within the fifth fam that been to their weddings and such now. Like their
Wow.
legit friends have been built here.
Fabulous. I love it, and I bet some of those grandkids have play dates too, right? That
Oh,
people.
well, the most awesome part, actually, Teresa, is exactly that, where some of these members have started and their kids, if their kids or grandkids were 2 years old, 3 years old, right? So they would
Sure.
just hang out. But now, actually, there's a couple that actually became clients. It's been so long.
Oh my gosh! Wow.
But and that's the process. Think what you're providing to the youth, though, of let
Right.
alone the but the sanity, the mental clarity, right? Like,
Absolutely.
and you're creating this healthy habit at such a young age that this is all they know, right?
Right.
So,
Absolutely.
and what their DNA is. So I always say that's why each and every individual, if I could say anything, you need to be priority number one. You can't give what you don't have. You
True.
to be healthy, happy, you want your grandkids to be that, you are that example. You are showing the way with the actions you're taking right now. And this is not about the vanity. That's the biggest problem in our industry is that it's all about a look. Forget the look. Like that's so surface level of thinking. More than ever, I think throughout the past few years, what this should have taught us about being physically active is let alone from a physical standpoint, but our sanity, right? I
Right.
mean,
Absolutely. Absolutely.
pills that are out there now, all these prescriptions. This is the most underutilized tool to get people to feel more confident and comfortable in their own skin, you know?
Absolutely. I agree. I agree. And Josh, as we come to the end of our rather insightful interview, um, we are left inspired by what you shared about your unwavering dedication to helping individuals achieve their fitness goals. And it's exciting to see that through your award-winning facility in Fairport, you've created a really thriving community that truly embodies a positive and enthusiastic approach to wellness. And it became so evident in our conversation that your commitment to personalized attention, innovative training programs, and fostering a sense of belonging really sets JMB Fitness apart. We extend our heartfelt gratitude to you, Josh, for sharing your valuable insights and for shedding light on the incredible work happening at JMB Fitness. Here's to your continued success and many more lives transferred or transformed through the power of fitness. Thank you so much for joining us. And any parting words to our audience?
Man, it's, just realize, guys, every day is day one, and your only competition is against your yesterday self. Don't get caught up in this, technology world, this false world type of deal. Focus on yourself. Realize you do deserve to be happy and healthy. All right. You are not just a mother. You're not just a provider. You're not just, a wife or a husband, whatever that may be, but
Sure.
you're a unique individual, and, you deserve to be healthy and happy at the end of the day. No excuses, only solutions. All right.
Love it. Excellent. Thank you again, Josh. Really appreciate it. I will put your contact information in the description, and we look forward to continuing our conversation and to seeing you just grow and really help everyone that you possibly can. So thank you again for your time, and I look forward to seeing you again in Fairport sometime.
Teresa, I greatly appreciate you. I appreciate everybody else. And just remember, you don't have to be great to get started, but you must start to be great. Take action
Exactly.
today.
Love it. All right. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.
Bye.